Nice to see everybody. Wow. So junior mining, right place, right time, 2017. So is a monetary shift about to shock mining forever? Okay, so big question, everybody. Raise the hands. How many people believe that there's this thing called gold manipulation? Okay, and the ones that didn't raise your hands, you should raise your hands. Because the whole industry is manipulated, period. I'm sure you've read everything, but Bill Murphy, my friend from GATA, they've done all kinds of work over the years talking about manipulation. They've proven it, they've shown it. And the bankers never go to jail. Nothing ever happens to them. They keep printing money and keep gold down. When will manipulation end? Short of a miracle, never. Again, short of a miracle, never. Why? The International Monetary Fund and the banking cartel in 1971 detached the US dollar from gold via Nixon, President Nixon, giving them the ability to print fiat, which is basically paper money, and now electronic derivatives to infinity. So here's what printing to infinity does. It increases the money supply and decreases the purchasing power of each dollar. Therefore, the price of everything goes up. You don't believe me? Look at the price of housing. How much is real estate now where it was 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 30 years ago? You keep printing money and real estate keeps going up, 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 and up. A house that was $50,000 is now $1 million 30 years ago to now. Okay, so you print money, everything goes up. But what doesn't go up? Gold and silver. Huh, strange. Why doesn't silver and gold go up in the mining stocks? Why don't they go up? Because they have a policy. It's called, you print as much derivative contracts as you possibly can to keep the price of gold and silver down. Why do you do that? Because low gold, low silver, low mining prices mean the dollar's worth something. So let's look at them. I don't know if sure, hopefully some people look at charts, but this is what's called the XAU mining index, okay? From 1983 to the year 2007, it's unchanged. Can you believe that? It actually made a new low last year in 2016. 34 years, mining stocks have gone nowhere. The XAU index, that's incredible. Let's look at gold. From 1980, it went up to $850. It dropped 70% through manipulation. Then they lost control temporarily. Gold shot up 650% to $1,923 when we called the top. From that point, it then dropped 33%, currently trading at $1,268. So it's 33% off the top since 2011 when manipulation started. Very critical. Manipulation went into full force in the year 2011. So let's look at silver. $49 silver in 1980, dropped 92% down to $4 in 1999. They lost control. It shot up 1,100% into the year 2011. Manipulation full force. Next thing you know, silver was slammed down, currently trading 65% off its 2011 high. Let's look at the Huey, another mining index. Up 1,600% from the year 2000, and then manipulation down 70% since manipulation began in 2011. Let's look at the junior mining, okay? So we're here at Junior Mining Conference. 2011, GDXJ, the Junior Mining Index, down 78% since manipulation began. Here in Toronto, or in Canada, there is a mining index, a junior miner called ZJG, okay? That one is down 67% since manipulation began. However, the Dow, you print money, it just keeps going up. It's up 3,000 points, or 3,000% since 1980. We're in Toronto. The Toronto index is up 1,000+% since 1980. So let's have a look. So when manipulation goes into full force in 2011, you'll notice the first square is the XAU index. It's down 64% since 2011. The next, the best performer is gold. It's down only 33%. Then silver is down 65%. Huey's down 70%. The GDX is down 65%. The junior miners are down 78% since 2011. And the ZJG is down 68%, while the Dow since 2011 is up 65%, and the Toronto Stock Exchange is up 12%. So basically anything paper keeps going up, and everything of real value, gold, silver, mining stocks, go down. Silver price, so since price manipulation began aggressively in 2011, gold, silver, and the mining sector have been the poor investment, and the worst investment of all, junior mining. The worst, 78% down since 2011. So let's have a look. So both of these charts start in the year 2000, okay? You're gonna see the yellow box. Into 2011, the XAU went up 400%, but right now the XAU is only up 100%. Go look at next, blue box is gold. Gold went up 650% into 2011, but currently is only up 370% off the 2000 low when the bull market started. And then next will be the orange. Silver went up 1,100% when the bull market began, but then now is only up 320%. And then the green one is the Huey. The Huey went up, the miners went up 1,600% into the bull market top in 2011, but then now is only up 400% since manipulation kicked in. But what you'll notice in 2011, the Dow was only up 11% and the Toronto Stock Exchange is only up 26%. But right now, since 2000, the Dow is up 81% since the year 2000. And the Toronto Stock Exchange is up 36%. So what that's basically showing us is that everything paper is appreciating. So basically gold, silver, the mining sector is slowly coming down as the stock market is slowly rising in value. And so basically the price manipulation is completely distorted our reality. So basically the stock markets continue to rise as gold, silver, mining sector continues to be suppressed. What do we need? A miracle. And unless gold, silver, and the mining sector witness a miracle, the International Monetary Fund and the banking cartel will never, ever stop printing fiat, basically paper, and electronic derivative contracts. Therefore, gold, silver, and the mining sector will never experience true price discovery. Thank you. I'm just kidding. It's not over yet. But this is where we are today, okay? We are sitting right now with no hope. No hope. Period. What do? Cycles. So let's look at cycles. What are cycles telling us about what we should expect for gold, silver, and the mining sector? What does the Bible say about cycles? Please remember this phrase. That which has been will be again. That which is done will be done again. There is nothing new under the sun. These are biblical cycles which I've put together. Okay, I'm not going to go through it all. The bottom line is a biblical year is 360 days. If you multiply it by 7, you're going to get 2,520 biblical days. Okay, that is a critical number within the Bible and how everything works. We're going to take 2,520, we're going to drop a 0, and we get 252. All right, now, this is where it gets interesting. We started the birth of Jesus. We had 6 cycles of it, 252 years, and we end up at 1512. The Privileges of Parliament Act. Well, that's convenient. What is that? It's basically legal immunity. So all the bankers in London write a law. We're going to have legal immunity. We can write whatever we want. No one can do anything to us. So they've had this legal immunity law since 1512. 252 years later, at 1764, the Currency Act. What is that? Paper. They create paper. And ever since then, the paper has been in circulation. They forced that paper on the U.S. colonies, and we had a huge war in 1764. Okay? And so now 8 cycles of 252 years was last year, 2016. The cycle finished. So the paper cycle ended in 2016. So why are we all sitting here? Okay, let's look at the US dollar. This is a chart which I prepared for my subscribers. I'm giving it to you today, who's everybody, so I appreciate you being here. I've got a couple of really interesting charts for you. This is a long-term chart on the US dollar. I said last year the US dollar, I did an interview and I did a video when I said the US dollar finished in December of 2016. Nobody believed me. Very big analysts kept saying the dollar is going up, going up. And guess what? Every one of them have been wrong. The dollar is not going up, it's going down. Okay? The dollar's finished as of December 2016. You'll notice the chart that I've drawn for you. All that we're seeing right now, you'll see the head pattern in December. That is when gold bottomed at $1,124. That was a head formation on a head and shoulders pattern. There's called the neckline on a chart pattern, which just broke Thursday, last week. Okay? The dollar is about to free fall. It's the support line goes back to the year 2014 and actually years before that. The dollar's finished, and when it starts to free fall, guess which direction gold's going to go? It's not going to go down, I promise you. So if you look, the blue line, the dollar currently trades at 97.2, and if you look at the blue circle cycle point, it's about to free fall. What's God's money? Raise your hands. Who knows what it is? It's gold and silver. That's right. It's the anti-dollar. I phrased that. I like it. It's kind of funny. So when will gold and silver be money again? Again, short of a miracle, never. Who's the author of miracles? God. I'm ready for a miracle. What about you guys? So let's look at some calculations. So let's have a possible look into the future. Calculation number 1. I've shown you this already. 8 cycles of 252 years. The dollar's finished as of December 2016. That was also gold's final bottom at 1124. Calculation number 2. Passover. I'm not sure if you know what Passover is, but that was when Moses took everybody out of bondage. Passover ended on April 18th. 40 days. Please pay attention. 40 days and 40 nights from when Passover ended. Guess when that is? Today. Things are happening. They're going to happen very, very soon. Let's look at the 10 Jubilee cycles. 1917, the Turks lost Jerusalem. 50 years later, we had the 6-Day War. 50 years later, you got next month, June 2017. Calculation number 4. So let's look at that. The war began on June 5th, 1967. You add 49, 7 times 7 is 49, plus 1 is 50. You got a 50th year Jubilee. 50 years from June 5th, 1967. It's June 5th, 2017. Go to the end would be June 10th, 2017, after the 6 days. The day of rest will be June 11th of 2017. Is something going to happen? I don't know. But I tell you, watch June. Now, that was the calculations. Lastly, we're going to look at cycles, or basically pattern analysis. This is some private chart that I have for my subscribers. Let's look at some possible look into the future again. So, this is silver. Please study the charts. I think everybody knows the alphabet, right? We got A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Show of hands. What's going to happen tomorrow? What's going to happen next week? We don't know, right? We don't know how the cycle is going to play out unless we have a basis, a historic cycle to compare it to. So here's a private cycle. My subscribers have this. Okay, please, private. Don't post this. This is for you guys, for being here. Do you see ABC? What does the Bible say? What has been will be again. What has been done will be done again. There is nothing new under the sun. A, B, C. D. E. F. G. H. June. Gold and silver will spike in June. The mining sector will spike in June. The worst performing asset, the junior miners, are really going to move in June. Both cycles and calculations both indicate a miracle comes in 2017. Starts next month. Will last for years. You are all in the right place, in the right time. A monetary shift is about to hit the gold industry. Thank you for all being here.